Mercedes-Benz EQB 2024. If you're tired of EVs that try too hard to be unique, consider the 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQB. It looks so similar to the subcompact, gas-powered GLB class SUV, you might not even realize that it's powered by electrons, at least until you drive it. Save for a slight reduction in cargo space and some minor styling differences, the EQB and GLB are indistinguishable, and we think that's a good thing. Both are entertaining to drive, practical, and stylish. There are three different versions of the EQB, starting with the 188 horsepower front-wheel drive EQB 250 Plus and stepping up to the 225 horsepower EQB 300 and 288 horsepower EQB 350, both of which offer all-wheel drive standard. Its interior is well-appointed and spacious for a small SUV, with all the prerequisite tech to keep you connected to the digital world. Perhaps the only downside to the EQB is its estimated driving range, which is at most only 250 miles per charge. Mercedes-Benz has given its smallest electric SUV a slight makeover for 2024, with a redesigned grille, updated lighting elements, and a few interior tweaks. The grille now features the same star pattern as the company's other all-electric EQ models, and the front end features a light bar that runs along the top. The front bumper and tail lamps have also been massaged. The interior of the EQB benefits from a new steering wheel with touch-sensitive controls on the spokes, and the infotainment system has been updated with more advanced software. The EQB is offered in three forms, but they're all similar. The one that strikes us as the best balance is the 225 horsepower EQB 300, which is said to offer up to 242 miles of range per charge. We'd spring for the loaded Pinnacle trim level, as it amps up the luxury with a panoramic sunroof and a high-end Burmester stereo system. EV motor, power, and performance. The entry-level model is the EQB 250 Plus, which features a 188 horsepower electric motor and is front-wheel drive. Stepping up to the EQB 300 unlocks all-wheel drive and a slightly more powerful 225 horsepower electric powertrain. However, if you want the quickest EQB, you'll have to go with the dual-motor EQB 350 that makes 288 horsepower. The EQB shares chassis components with the gas-burning GLB, but it's considerably heavier, giving it a more settled ride. During our brief drive in the EQB 350, it felt quicker than the GLB 250 and more on par with the 302 horsepower AMG GLB 35. At our test track, the EQB 350 hit 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds, a half second behind the GLB 35, but slightly quicker than the Audi Q4 e-tron. Range, charging, and battery life. The EQB uses a 66.5 kilowatt-hour battery located underneath the floor, but its range varies depending on which model you choose. The more powerful EQB 350 is estimated to deliver 227 miles of range per charge, but the EQB 300 and EQB 250 Plus models boast slightly longer ranges of 243 and 250 miles, respectively. The EQB can be recharged at home on a Level 2 connection or at a DC fast-charging public station. Mercedes claims with a DC connection the vehicle can charge from 10 to 80% in as little as 30 minutes. Interior, comfort, and cargo. Mercedes has carried over the cabin from the GLB class SUV to the EQB with only a few changes that differentiate it from the gas-powered version. There are 5 seats across 2 rows, with an optional, small, pop-up third row of seats. Nicely trimmed door panels, soft leather upholstery, and bright metal trim all lend an upscale look to the EQB's cabin. As with other Mercedes-Benz EQ models, the EQB features lovely rose gold interior accents. The addition of the battery pack does intrude on cargo space somewhat, with the EQB losing up to 5 cubic feet of luggage space, depending on how the rear seats are folded. Infotainment and Connectivity. Mercedes-Benz's MBUX infotainment system is on display inside the EQB. It offers a touchscreen, voice command, and steering wheel controls for its audio, navigation, and other functions. We've found the interface to be frustrating to use at times, particularly its overly enthusiastic voice assistant that pops up anytime you say the word Mercedes. The navigation offers a feature to help drivers more easily find EV charging stations, too. The 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQB will go on sale in the US during the first half of next year. Although the company hasn't yet announced prices, they should only slightly increase over the starting figures for the outgoing model year, which range from mid-$50K to mid-$60K.